Good morning, everyone. Wait me a second. I'm gonna activate your microphone. Good morning, everyone. Hello.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, teacher.
How are you today?
Fine.
I'm fine.
Okay, let me tell you something. Welcome, everybody. We're gonna start our class in this moment. Wait me a second. There are some students who want to access. Okay. It's time to start our class. Today we are going to continue working in different activities that I have for you. Remember the importance to practice English all the time. That is very important for you, to our English classes. And in this way, you practice English and you improve the skills that you need for English language. Okay, let's continue with our presentation. As you can see here, we have the agenda we are going to follow today. There are 7 steps that everybody knows, and we're going to continue with step number 2, that is social emotional content. Okay, for the social emotional content, I need your participation. I'm going to present you a short history, and you are going to give your opinion about it. Let's continue. This one. The selfish horse. Who wants to read me this history? Someone volunteers to read me this history? The selfish horse. Who wants to participate and read me this reflection? Or this history in this case? Volunteers? Volunteer at the count of 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna read it. The selfish horse. Once, a trader had a donkey and a horse. Every day, he will load the donkey heavily and go to the city to sell things. One hot day, the donkey started feeling dizzy. He asked the horse to take some of his load, but the horse refused, saying that it was not his duty to carry loads. Soon, the donkey fell down and died due to the extreme heat. The trader put all the load on the horse's back and continued his journey. So, it's true that one who does not help his friend in need has to himself face problems in the long run. Well, what can you tell me about this history? What is the moral for this? Volunteers, participate. Remember, in English class is very important your participation. What is the moral for the history? Or what do you understand about it? Say something. Don't be afraid to participate. Hello? Can you hear me? Are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Well, if you don't want to participate, I'm not gonna tell you you have to participate. No, you have to do it as volunteers. If you don't want to participate, it doesn't matter. Remember that the idea for English classes is that you practice English all the time. If you don't understand something, ask me, teacher, I don't understand the history. Can you read it again, please? Or can you explain us what's the history is talking about? And I'm gonna do it. Remember, that is the important thing for English classes, your participation. Okay, let's continue. According to the content, this is the content we are going to study today. Reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns. The objective for this class is to understand and use words to refer back to the subject of the sentence or clause. The reflection, enjoy the little things. This reflection is very important for you too. Enjoy the little things. It doesn't matter if you have wonderful things. It doesn't matter if you have enough, enough materials, enough money. What you have to do is enjoy the little things the life presents you every day. Well, I'm going to explain something about reflexive pronouns. Okay, listen. Reflexive pronouns. Who wants to read me this text? Reflexive pronouns. Ariana?
Are used to turn the action done by the subject of a sentence back to the subject. Example, I was singing to myself.
Okay, thank you, Ariana. Well, this is the explanation or the definition about reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are used to turn the action done by the subject of a sentence back to the subject. Example, I was singing to myself. I was singing to myself. Another example, he was singing by himself. In order you can understand better what are the reflexive pronouns, I have in here a list of reflexive pronouns. We have the reflexive pronouns you are going to use in singular, and the reflexive pronouns you have to use for plural. What about singular? We have myself, myself. If I say myself, myself, yourself, himself, in this case, this is a boy, himself. For girls, you're gonna use herself. Objects and things, itself. These are singular, remember, singular. In the other side, here we have the plural reflexive pronouns. Ourselves, you're gonna say ourselves, yourselves, and themselves. Any question about it? Is it clear? Ariana, tell me.
Teacher, ¿por qué se repite dos veces yourself?
Because you can use it as a singular and plural. If you are alone, Ariana, in your case, if you are alone and I tell you, you do that by yourself, singular, if you are alone. But what happens if you are with a friend or with a classmate? Did you do this by yourselves? By yourselves? When there are two persons, you're gonna use yourselves. But if you are alone, you're gonna use yourself. Yourself. Por ti misma. Hiciste esto por ti misma. El otro es, Ariana, yourselves. Hicieron esto por ustedes mismos. ¿Ya? Now, Ariana, is it clear?
Thank you, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Okay, Ariana. Very good. Any other question? Okay, let's continue. This is the explanation about reflexive pronouns. Now we're going to continue with the class development, that is, you are going to open your student's book and also your student's resource book. Why? Because you are going to need the cutouts in order to complete the activity. Open your student's book, page number 42. book, page number 42. I'm gonna play the, I'm gonna present you the digital book and also the page in which we are gonna work. This is the page. Page number 42. This one, page number 42. I'm gonna give you some seconds in order you can take out your student's book, your student's resource book. Student's resource book. Why? Because you are gonna use that book for the putouts. Are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Perfect. Okay. I said page number 42. In order you can complete this activity, the first one, you have to look, read, and attach the stickers. You're gonna go on your student's resource book, page number 47. Page number 47 in your student's resource book. 47. Then you are gonna look for activity 3C. Activity 3C. Activity 3C. Okay, what you are gonna do on that activity? You have to put the pictures and glue in the corresponding space. We have in here, number one, you have to look for the picture that represent, we build it ourselves. We build it ourselves. What is the picture that represents this sentence? That is what you have to do in this moment. In number two, we have, I designed it myself, myself. 3, she painted it herself. And the last, that is number 4, it flies by itself. It flies by itself. Okay, my dear students? Put the pictures and glue them in the corresponding space.
What page?
Students resource book, page number 47. 47.
Thanks.
You're welcome. And let me know when you finish. I'm gonna wait for you. Don't worry. I'm gonna wait for you. If you don't understand something, let me know, please. Did you finish?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Ariana already finished. Someone else, did you finish?
Finish.
Okay, Andrea, perfect. Well, I suppose that everybody finished this activity. This was very easy. The only thing you have to do is cut the pictures and glue them in the corresponding space. According to number one, Ariana, can you read me this sentence, please?
Yes, teacher. We bought it ourselves.
Very good. Andrea, number two. Andreita.
Señor, ¿cómo se dice esa palabra?
Designer. Designer.
Designed it myself.
Very good. Number three.
Gracias, señor.
Okay, you're welcome. Number three, who wants to read me number three?
She painted it herself.
Very good. Thank you, Alejandra. And the last? It flies by itself. Okay, let's continue with activity number two. Read and circle the correct word. That is what you have to do. Read and circle the correct word. I'm gonna read the text. What you have to do is follow the reading and try to guess what is the correct word you have to use. Wait me a second. I'm gonna do something in order you can understand better. Okay. Harry and Sally built the pirate ship house. Yourselves or themselves?
Themselves.
Very good. Themselves. Excellent. Themselves. This is the word you have to circle or you have to underline. The instructions say circle, but you can underline the words too. Sally planned the building schedule himself or herself.
Herself.
Herself. Excellent. Why? Because herself is for girls and himself is for men or boys. Harry hammered in all the nails. Myself.
Himself.
Himself. Yeah, remember, himself is for names, in this case, boys. You can't say myself. If you say myself, you have to, you are gonna mention this. I hammer in all the nails myself. I. But the sentence says Harry hammered in all the nails himself. He wasn't very careful. Don't hurt yourself or himself.
Himself.
No, because here we have don't hurt
Yourself.
yourself. Yeah, don't hurt yourself. Warned Sally. Too late. Harry had hit himself or ourselves.
Ourselves.
Be careful. Be careful. Why? Because we're talking about Harry. Harry is the subject. In order you can identify the reflexive pronoun, you have to take into account
Himself.
who is the sentence talking about. In this case, is Harry. That is himself. Himself. Any question about this activity?
No, teacher.
Okay, very good. I'm gonna erase this. Let me see. And we're gonna continue practicing this content in our practice. Please, everyone, Open your practice book. We're going to continue working on that. Reflexive pronouns. Page number 39. Practice book, page number 39. This one. The page that we have in the presentation. The page we have in the presentation. Reflexive pronouns. It's time to practice this. Please, everyone, participate. Participate in our English class. This content is very easy to understand, but if you don't understand something, ask me, teacher, I don't understand this. Can you explain me this one more time, please? Yes, of course, I'm gonna do it, right? Okay. According to the first activity, what you have to do is this. Wait some seconds. Okay. Match the parts of the sentences and the pictures. If we say, we clean the backyard, what is the correct reflexive pronoun? We cleaned the backyard.
¿Lo puede bajar un poquito, teacher?
Ourselves.
What is it, Ariana?
Ourselves.
Yes, ourselves. Why? Because the sentence, the subject of the sentence is we. For we, you're gonna use ourselves. Very good, clap for you. What is the picture that represents this sentence? We cleaned the backyard ourselves. What is the picture?
The last.
The last, very good. The last, let me see. This one, perfect. In this way you are going to, yes?
En nuestro libro parece diferente, nosotros le tendremos que poner el número, ¿verdad?
Yeah, the number, very good, Ariana. Number one, in, next to the picture.
¿Qué página era?
This is page number 39. Practice book, page number 39. Next, number 2. I grew these vegetables. Remember, I is the subject. What is the reflexive pronoun for I?
Myself.
Ariana?
Myself.
Yes, myself. Sorry. Myself. What is the picture for this sentence?
La que está a la par.
One who is next. Okay. Very good. Josephine, ask in English. Which book are we on? Okay, remember, practice the commands, the English commands. This is practice book, Josephine, practice book, page number 39. Practice book, page number 39. Okay, let's continue with the next sentence. Pilar painted her bedroom.
Herself.
Very good, excellent, very good. Let me see, I'm gonna look for herself. Yes. What is the picture for this sentence?
Number 3.
Number 3, very good, picture number 3. Let me see, this is a picture. Yes, very good. Next sentence. Mike and Kate fixed the door.
Himself.
Be careful.
Themselves.
Themselves.
Mike and Kate.
Themselves.
Themselves. Very good. Themselves. Why? Because we're talking about Mike and Kate. They fix the door themselves. What's the picture?
Number 4.
This one, right? This picture. Very good. Then we have Billy designed his tree house.
Himself.
Himself.
Himself. Yes. The picture is what's the picture? Look at the pictures and tell me what is the picture that represents the center?
Number 5.
Number 5. Very good. This one. Here we have, wait me a second. Here. And the last, did you build the wall?
Yourself. Yourself.
Yourself, yes, yours is there. Okay. And this is a picture. Well, Maria Alejandra, read me the first sentence, please. Sentence number 1.
Billy designed his tree house. Bueno, teacher, la de ahí o la del libro.
This one.
Okay. We cleaned the backyard ourselves.
Very good. Number 2, Ariana.
I grew this vegetable myself.
Excellent. Let me see, Andrea. Number 3. Okay, Mateo, number 3.
Yes, teacher.
Read me sentence number 3, please. This, Pilar.
Pilar painted her bedroom.
Continue.
I don't understand.
Okay, that we already developed this activity. Here we have Pilar painted her bedroom herself. What about this? Mike and Kate. Someone else? Mike and Kate fixed the door themselves. Billy designed his tree house himself. And the last, did you build the wall yourself? The activity, well, we're gonna check the answers. Everything is correct about this. Now we're gonna continue with the next activity. Wait a second. Fernandito, tell me. Fernandito, repeat again, please.
Que no te sale un tiempo más corto.
Que lo deje un tiempito aquí.
Sí.
Ok, Fernando. Take notes. I suppose that this content is very easy to understand. Let's make a review. I'm gonna say I, you're gonna say myself. If I say you, you're gonna say yourself. Okay, let's make this review. Meanwhile, you finish this. I,
Myself.
you,
Yourself.
he,
Himself.
she,
Herself.
herself,
it,
Itself.
they,
Themselves.
we.
Ourselves.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. In that way, you are going to recognize reflexive pronouns. Okay. Fernandito, did you finish?
teacher.
Yes.
¿Y estas palabras en qué ocasiones se utilizan?
Okay, I'm going to tell you this in Spanish. Okay. I can't speak in Spanish during English class, but I'm going to do it. Okay, you're going to use reflexive pronouns when you say, for example, let me see. Pilar painted her bedroom herself. Es cuando decimos, chicos, Pilar pintó su habitación por ella misma. Cuando nosotros hacemos algo por nosotros mismos, dicen, ¿quién lo hizo? O sea, esto lo hice yo mismo, dice a veces uno, ¿verdad? Yo mismo lo realicé. Entonces, yo gonna use, hice esto myself. I did this myself. Lo hice por mí mismo. ¿Quién hizo lo otro? Lo hizo ella. ¿Quién le ayudó? Nadie. Lo hizo por sí misma. Entonces usted dice, she did that herself, himself. Es cuando ustedes hacen algo o los demás hacen algo por ellos mismos, cuando nadie más les ayuda. ¿Ya?
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Para esas ocasiones lo van a utilizar cuando ustedes hacen algo y lo hacen por ustedes mismos, o digamos, de repente Ariana y Alejandra hicieron la tarea por ellas mismas, nadie más les ayudó, entonces, la hicimos por nosotras mismas. De esa manera la van a realizar, la van a utilizar. Okay, did you finish this?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, excellent. Let me see. I'm gonna close this, and we're gonna continue with the last activity. This is the last activity.
Sure.
Yes.
¿Y qué pasa si, por ejemplo, yo digo ellas mismas o ellos mismos? ¿Cómo se diría?
Mention an example, please.
No, es que no tengo ejemplo, Miss, pero no sé si le quería preguntar si existía así para una palabra para eso.
Sí, sí, Ariana. Ahí va a depender del contexto, ¿verdad? De cómo lo estemos nosotros, en qué momento lo estemos aplicando o lo estemos hablando. Ahí va a ir aplicado todo esto. Pero sí, ahí también.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. The last activity, because we don't have enough time. Well, look at the pictures and write sentences with reflexive pronouns. Number 1, who helped her cut the grass? She cut the grass herself. What about number 2? Who made his hat? What's the sentence? Who made his hat?
He.
He
made his hat himself.
Excellent, very good. In this way, you are gonna do it. He made his hat himself, very good. Number 3, who walked the dog? Look at the picture. Look at the picture. Who walked the dog?
I walk the dog myself.
No, because there are two persons here.
We walk the dog ourselves.
We walked the dog ourselves. And also you can say they walked the dog themselves. The last, who fixed their roof? Who fixed their roof? Someone, look at the picture. Who fixed the roof?
Okay. Volunteers to answer the question.
We
They
fixed
checked
the
the
roof or
They, porque los están señalando, ¿verdad? They fixed the roof
Themselves.
themselves. Okay, perfect. Any question about it?
teacher, o sea que cuando lo señalan tiene que ser they.
Yes.
means
As you can see, the sentences are incorrect, but these are correct. Don't worry. Chicos, ustedes se fijan, me han marcado las oraciones como malas, pero en realidad están buenas.
Teacher, ¿puede bajar la
Ya
pantalla?
decimos, he made his hat himself. Entonces, están buenas. Lo que pasa es que a veces no sé qué sucede, pero la compu me las tira como mala, la plataforma. Ok, these are the sentences, the answers. If you finish, excellent job, very good. Now
puedes
it's
subirle
time to
otro
say
poquito
the
más
class is
arriba.
finished. Tell me. Mateo? Did you say something? Okay, my dear students, the class is finished. Thank you all for being here, and we're going to continue in the next class. Have a nice day.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye.
Thank you for
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.